Hey y'all, this is Sergeant Dan with Palmetto Edge. I got a zero tolerance for you today. This is the ZT0462. So we'll start out with size comparisons. Let's get our Spyderco Paramilitary 2 out here. As you can see, it's a little bit longer than that one. How about our Benchmade Bug Out? As you can see, it's significantly longer than that one. And let's get a small one up here. How about the SOG Tac Auto Mini? So, yeah, there you go. There's your size comparisons. This is a long knife, to say the least. So, let's get the specs knocked out of the way so we can get into the full review of this thing. So it is 8.9 inches overall with a 4-inch cutting edge of CPM 20 CV steel, which I will get to here shortly. It is a kind of scimitar style, knife overall, especially that blade shape. Satin finish on it. Carbon fiber scale on one side, titanium on the titanium on the other. Pocket clip here. I think the pocket clip is titanium as well. I might be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure that's a titanium pocket clip too. The titanium scale is milled out to help with some weight. The carbon fiber side is not, of course. Back spacer, I'm pretty sure, is G10. It sure looks like G10. Pretty sure that's not just some cheap plastic. I mean, zero tolerance. I wouldn't expect it to be, but yeah. Anyway, made in the USA, of course. Always a plus for knives, or any product for that matter, in my opinion. Dmitry Sinkevich design, which he is absolutely one of my favorite knife designers. I love his work. I love his designs. Let's see, frame lock, as you saw. So yeah, let's get into the review. I've had this knife for about a year, and it has gotten some significant pocket time. I really like it. I really like part of it has to do with personal taste. Okay, I know there's some people that would hate this knife just because of its design, but see, I love this design. I love these scimitar like blades and designs. Really cool feature about this one is the way the handle's shaped. So let me get one out here to show you. So if you take your Paramilitary 2 and you put it in your hand, it's a straight line. It's whereas with this one, you do it and it's I don't know. It's this natural. It's got this natural curve and drop to it, so that you can use this for whatever you need to use it for. It's a little more ergonomic. Yeah, so it is fairly thin. I don't know the exact width on it, but I mean, it's to be such a long knife. There is not a lot of it here. Not a lot of it here. It is kind of awkward in the pocket. I'm not gonna lie about that. It's because your pocket clip comes down this way, and because of this shape, it is a little awkward in the pocket. I mean, no big deal, but yeah, it's a little strange. Absolutely snappy action. It's begging to be open. It is on some kind of ball bearing system. I'm not really sure what. Let me see if I can look in there good and see. Yeah, I don't think that's the free floating bearing. Balls in there. So I think it's some of the captured ones. I don't know for sure. But it is on a ball bearing system. And check this out. Absolutely. Oh, it didn't quite. There we go. Absolutely drop shut on this one. This is This is by far the smoothest knife that I have as far as opening and closing. Can't remember if I've addressed this yet or not, but red carbon fiber. I know I said carbon fiber earlier, but I can't remember if I pointed out that it's the red. That's really cool looking, that red and black. It is tip-up only carry, but can be right or left hand. Or, yeah, see, you got you. They thought about you lefties and put some holes in there for you to move your pocket clip. Let's see. Satin finish. Feels really, really good in the hand. It's got some grooving here. It's a little groovy, y'all. It's got some grooving here to kind of help with where your fingers go, but it's not like just total finger choils. It's like, here's where your hand goes. Feels really great. Absolutely no hot spots. The low profile of this pocket clip really helps with that. So yeah, I mean, absolutely wonderful in the hand. There's plenty of grip here to get a great purchase on it. It's slick carbon fiber and slick titanium over here. So this isn't meant to be a tactical knife. It's not meant for anything like that. But it's certainly narrow enough, but long enough to get a good firm grip on. No complaints about that whatsoever. CPM 20 CV steel, which is easily one of my top 5 favorite steels. Absolutely wonderful. Not too awful hard to put an edge on, but holds an edge and can take a sharp edge. So yeah, those are all the things that I absolutely love about this knife. Now let's get into the couple of complaints that I have. Itching to death. One is this pocket clip. I know I was saying a minute ago the pocket clip's low profile makes it great in the hand, and it does, but it doesn't make it great for the pocket. There is just not enough ramp on this pocket clip to get it in your pants good. I usually have to open the pocket clip manually and slide it in, just because there's just not enough to get in there right. So that's kind of a, from a company like Zero Tolerance that's really focuses on their fit and finish stuff, that's kind of upsetting to have such a minor issue like that go unnoticed, unfixed. And then my other one thing I didn't point out, blade centering is absolutely perfect. No blade play in any direction whatsoever. Watch it fall shut again here. Boom. Yeah, so those are some more absolutely awesome positives about this knife. My other complaint is the satin finish on it. Not that I don't like satin finishes, I really, really do, but this one's a really rough satin finish. Let me see if I can get it where you can hear this. You hear that? That's me scraping my nail. Well, you can see where I was doing it. Okay? I don't know. I'm not a big fan of that. I'm going, there's plenty of other blades that have satin finishes that don't have that problem. Here's my $40 Kershaw Emerson with a satin finish on the flat up here. Okay? There we go. And it doesn't have that problem at all. It's a smooth satin finish, so I don't know. Obviously it's not a deal breaker, okay? I still really, really love this knife, but that's just one of the things about it that I'm not a fan of. One thing about this knife that a lot of people will like is, just by looking at it, can you tell me from this side, from the show side, who made this knife? Who the manufacturer is? No, there's nothing on here anywhere that says ZT, Zero Tolerance, anything like that. The only thing on this side, other than the KAI on the blade there, is the ZT logo here. Now what's really cool is where from this side did they put their branding? on the inside of the scale there, 0 tolerance. How cool is that? That's that's an attention to detail that they did make. That's really neat. So yeah, this is a great knife. Let me get into wrapping it up here with the pricing and all that stuff. Now, if you're new to 0 tolerance, you'll know that you're going to spend money on these knives, okay? If you're not new to 0 tolerance, you have learned by now that you're going to spend money on these knives. This one is $260. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money for a knife. But can I complain about it? No. Look at what you're getting. You're getting a big chunk of carbon fiber on this side, a big chunk of titanium on this side, a big chunk of CPM 20 CV steel. You're getting 0 tolerance quality. You're getting 0 tolerance warranty if something happens to it. So $260 is an absolutely fair price for this knife. It's expensive, but I can't complain about that price for it. So am I happy that I got it for that? Yeah, I really am. This is a cool knife. This is one that's kind of in my regular rotation of ones that I carry regularly. So yeah, and this one was actually my very first 0 tolerance. I hadn't mentioned that yet. This was my first knife into the world of ZT. Now, if you like this design, let me get it pulled up here real quick while I'm on my phone here while I'm talking to you about it. If you like this design, it does come in a smaller version. For one, it comes in the 0460, which is a smaller version of this knife. Same overall design and everything, just smaller version. I can't remember exactly. Yeah, I think it comes in the same materials, carbon fiber and titanium, all that stuff. There's several models of both of them out now. So yeah, if you like it but want a smaller knife, there's an option for you. If you like the design but want to spend less money on it, they have this one out now. This one is G10 and black wash blade. Let's see it's S35 VN steel as opposed to 20 CV. The backside, the lock side of it here is still titanium. Okay, so you still get that. It's the same size, same design, same everything. But if you'll notice, this is Blade HQ. Okay, so the price is $170 on it, but it's been discontinued. And this one hasn't been out long. So I guess they just weren't selling very well. So there's another option for you if you like this one but don't want to spend that much money on one. There are options out there. So at $260, am I glad I have it? Yeah, absolutely. This is a wonderful one to have in my collection. You're getting into almost your real custom knife stuff with a production knife, with the materials used, with how smooth this thing is. It's the closest thing to a custom high-end knife that I have that's still a production knife. Well, yeah, okay. I've got another ZT that's pretty darn close to that. I'd say that about too, that I haven't reviewed yet. But yeah, this one's definitely up there. So at $260, I'm absolutely happy I got it. Would I replace it if something were to happen where ZT wouldn't warranty it? Yeah, absolutely. $260, I couldn't just drop that on a knife immediately, but yeah, this one would absolutely be replaced in my collection. It's a sweet knife. It looks awesome. It looks cool. This is a knife that you can pull out and show people to impress them, as long as they're not scared of, little sheep scared of the knives or something like that. But anyway, that's beside the point. So yeah, I mean, if you want to get if you have 0 tolerance knives and you want to get another really nice one, here you go. This one is perfect. If you haven't gotten into the world of ZT yet and you're wanting to dive in head first, spend you some money, get you a really nice ZT, here you go. This is the one. This is the one to get. You will not be displeased. It's smooth. It's fast and snappy. It's actually not that heavy to be such a big knife. It's not very heavy. Premium materials. 20 CV steel, titanium frame on one side, carbon fiber on the other. Sinkevich design. If you start getting into them, you'll see that Sinkevich makes, Dmitry Sinkevich makes some absolutely awesome looking knives. This definitely being one of them. He has several other zero tolerance models that he has designed. Made in America. It's, you can't go wrong. Like I said, I got a couple of nitpicky things that I had about it. Nothing that is deal breakers, nothing that affects the function of the blade itself, okay? But if you got the money to drop on one and you're looking for something high end, here you go. This is it, all day long. Thank y'all for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, show your friends my videos, share it around. Check out my Instagram. It's at Palmetto Edge. I typically do at least one picture a day of one of my knives. So, yeah, come check all that out. Thank y'all for watching. Have a good one, guys.